Once you move to America, are you soon rich? Let me explain why it's often much harder than people realize to obtain the kind of wealth they expect to obtain when they come to the United States. So imagine you just moved to my hometown, Baltimore, from Nepal, and you're working full-time, 40 hours a week at minimum wage. So income first. Maryland minimum wage is about $15 per hour, so that's roughly $2,600 per month before taxes. That's more than 370,000 Nepalese rupees. That's a lot of money. But now reality, taxes, federal tax, Maryland state tax, Social Security taxes, Medicare. After all those taxes, the amount that would actually reach your bank account would be about $2,100 per month. So that's the money you have to live on. Housing. I'm going to assume that you don't live alone. You're sharing a house with a roommate or something like that, or an apartment with a roommate. And on average, apartment rents are about $1,600 per month in Baltimore. So your share of the rent is about $800 per month. So 2,100 minus 800 is 1,300 left. Food. Let's be realistic here. You're going to cook at home, sure, rice, dal, vegetables, meat, sometimes spices, snacks. But food in the U.S. is really expensive. A realistic food budget is going to be about $400 per month. So 1,300 minus 400 is about $900 left. Then utilities, shared utilities, electricity, heating, water, trash. Your share about $180 per month. So 900 minus 180 equals about $720 left. What about the phone, the internet? A basic phone plan, $60 per month, probably a bit more. But let's say 60, $720 minus 60 is $660 left. Transportation. You've got a very cheap used car. Everyone drives a car. So you buy an old used car, you pay in cash. We won't even count that cost, but every month you still are paying insurance, about $120, gas $120, repairs and maintenance another $100 or so, parking. Total cost of the car, $360 per month. 660 minus 340 is $220. Other basic costs, clothes, toiletries, haircuts, household items, very minimal budget, $150 a month. $320 minus 150, about $170 left. Then healthcare, emergencies. Even with insurance, doctor visits and medicines costly. You should set aside at least $150 a month for medications, occasional doctor's visits, and so forth. So out of $170 minus 150, $20 left. So after working full-time, shared housing, cooking at home, driving an old car, no luxuries, you've got left over about $20 to send home to Nepal. So how much can you really send home? Just that $20? $50? $100? If you're really, really frugal, what happens if your family expects or needs more? And one problem can change everything. Your car breaks down. You've got a dental emergency. There's a family emergency in Nepal. One such big event like that can erase years of savings. The truth is that many immigrants don't say out loud is that living in America doesn't mean you're rich. It often just means you're surviving quietly, under pressure. So the message to families back home and those planning to migrate, yes, opportunity does exist, but life here in the U.S. is expensive. Remittances are a kind of sacrifice. It's not an automatic source of wealth. So I'm trying not to be complaining here. It's explaining, and namaste.